Hi there, my name's Rad Roscoe. Welcome to my channel. This channel is about Digimon, and more specifically, it's about Digimon digital pets. I was inspired to start this channel by YouTubers like Kakujo, Digital Dream, and Xanax Do. I love watching them show off their collections, and I really just wanted to do the same and share my love of Digimon with all of you guys. I'm really excited to be making my first video, so thanks very much for coming and watching. I really appreciate it. Today, what I'd like to do is just show you my collection, give you a brief overview of each of my items, and if you would be kind enough to, after the video, go down to the comments section and tell me what you're interested in seeing a full review on, and I'll do that in the next video. Right, to begin with, I'll show you these guys. These are my Digimon Digital Monster version 20ths. These were released in Japan only, although America is getting its own release of this later in the year. But initially they were released in Japan only to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Digimon in Japan. And I got these from the Bandai website. I had to use a remailing service in Japan, so like a proxy mailing service to get them here. And I'm really glad I did because they're absolutely amazing. Um, I know 4 seems a bit overkill, and it probably is, especially considering they were quite expensive. But the collector in me just has to have 2 to play with and 2 to put on display. I absolutely love these things. They function similarly to the original 1997 vpets, but with just a few differences. For instance, you can there with the original releases there was 5 different versions with 5 different eggs and 5 different Digivolution lines. These have all of the eggs, all of the Digivolution lines available, and plus some more that are unique to the version 20ths. And these are absolutely great. They also have another unique feature, which is you can raise 2 Digimon at the same time on the same device. And absolutely love these things. I had a great time running them when I first got them, and I'm really looking forward to running them again sometime in the future. Okay, moving on to something a little bit more old school for you guys. This is my European version 1 from 1997, my Japanese version 2, and my Japanese version 3. Now, I'm still looking for a version 4 and 5, but 4 and 5 are slightly more scarce than 1, 2, and 3, and a bit more expensive as well. So I'm not looking to spend an arm and a leg, so I'm just going to bide my time and hopefully get a good deal sometime in the future. But yes, this is the European version 1 from 1997. You can tell it's European just by looking because it's got this ring, key ring, whereas the Japanese ones have these like crocodile clip key rings. I actually prefer the Japanese clip because it's more practical for taking it on and off a bag or a jacket or whatever you're hanging it from. These rings are a bit fiddly. And also, if you're looking to collect these, I would recommend going for the Japanese versions over the European versions for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the language barrier is not a problem because these things function so simply that you'll be able to figure it out no problem. They operate just the same way as the European ones. So a little bit of Japanese text is not going to affect how you play with them at all. And plus, the other thing is, like I said, the keyring is more practical, I think. And also, this is probably the most important reason, they tend to be a bit cheaper. The ones I've bought from Japan have been considerably cheaper than the European versions I've bought. And, well, it's always good to save money because you can buy more vpets. So, yeah, top tip, when buying these things, look for the Japanese version. I'd just like to point out, any of you who recognise my accent, you'll know I'm Scottish, and we have a drink called Iron Brew over here. So this version 3 is my absolute favourite because it's the Iron Brew colours. Really plays to the Scotsman in me. Anyway, moving on. I'd like to show you these two guys. This is the Digimon Mini version 1 and the Digimon Mini version 3. These were released in Japan only in 2005. I don't have the version 2. I'm still looking for that to complete the set. But these guys are... I love them. They're so great. They operate and function just the same way as the original 1997 vpets, except in a much smaller form factor. As you can see, compared with this version 3 here, much smaller. And I just really love them. I just think they're great. And yeah, I'm actually running this black and red version 3 at the moment. Got a Patamon on there at the moment. Nothing too special just yet, but I'll let you know if it evolves. But yeah, love these guys. These are great. Moving on, I have another mini here. This is a slightly different kind of mini though. This is from the Cross Wars series, and it operates and functions quite a bit differently from the Digimon minis from 2005. You feed it, you can give it vitamins, it sleeps, it poos, it does all the usual stuff, but it evolves differently. You basically fight other Digimon and then cross-evolve with them. It's an interesting device, so I'll do a more in-depth review on that at some point in the future. But yeah, very different, very unique, this one. And this... I have to say, is a real crown jewel in my collection. Wanted to wait a little bit to show you guys this one. This is a European version 1 in original brown, in the original packaging, untouched by human hands. And I absolutely love this thing. I'm so glad I have it. It sits on display in my game room, and I'm never opening it. It's an absolute gem. It's so minty fresh. I love it. I just love having it in the original packaging. It's so beautiful. Let you see the back. Nice. Now, something a little different flavour. This isn't a vpet per se. What this is a original series Digivice. This is from the year 2000, I believe. One is actually a pedometer-based, quest-based device based on the original series of the anime. And this particular Digivice is a version 2.5, and how that differs from the original version of the Digivice that was released is that it has the ultimate evolutions of each of the Digimon. So yeah, it's just slightly different variant and a different color as well. And last but certainly not least, we have the D3 Digivice in blue and the D3 Digivice in black. These two are exactly the same, and they're another quest-based pedometer Digivice based on the second season of the anime. And these guys are really good fun. I love playing with these. They're so great. Yeah, and that's the end of this video. That's everything in my collection. As I said earlier on, if you guys would like to leave a comment down below and let me know what you're interested in seeing a more full review on, then I would be more than happy to oblige. Thanks very much for joining me on my first video on this channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a really good day.